Assemble.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Marvel Champions HQ. I had somebody recommend in the comments below that I give Cyclops a try, so we will be doing that probably in leadership. So without being said, let's go ahead and get this cracked open and see what we got. Really looking forward to playing with him. I heard he was a lot of fun in leadership. I'm excited. It's gonna give me somebody else to play, um, someone that I've never played before. So let's get this going. Okay. All right. So let's see. Let's go alter ego side first, and we have Scott Summers. Had 3 recovery. He's a mutant. You may include X-Men allies from any aspect in your deck. He has constant training, which is an action. Search your deck for a tactic upgrade and add it to your hand. Limit once per round. Hand size of 6 and the hit points of 10. Love that hand size of 6. Alright, let's check the hero side. We have Cyclops. He has 2 thwart, 1 attack, and 2 defense. He has the X-Men trait. He has Optic Blast. As an action, you can spend 1 resource of any type, deal 3 damage to an enemy with an upgrade attached. Limit once per round. Has a hand size of 5 and a hit points of 10. So, looks like that's going to be a key ability for Cyclops that you can use every turn. Seems fun. And of course, with every Cyclops, you gotta have Lady Phoenix, Miss Jean Grey. She is a 3 costing ally with 2 thwart and 2 attack. Has a psionic and X-Men trait with 3 health. As a response, after she enters play, you can choose a Cyclops card in your deck, in your discard pile. And add it to your hand. So kind of recur cards from Cyclops. Alright, we got a 2 cost upgrade, the Ruby Quartz Visor. It's an item. As a hero response, you can exhaust this card, generate a energy resource for your Optic Blast ability. That attack gains piercing and ranged. So that'll get through retaliate, that'll get through toughness, and it generates energy resource. Seems really good. Got 1 copy of those. Okay. Have a 1 cost upgrade. Field Commander. It's title. You take the first turn during the player phase. When your turn is done, play proceeds in player order, starting with the first player. You do not take another turn. Each Cyclops upgrade attached to a minion loses the temporary keyword. So that means you can stack a lot of upgrades onto the minions. This is a very unique card. Interesting to see how that's played. Alright, we got a 1 cost upgrade. Exploit Weakness. It's a tactic. You can attach it to an enemy, max 1 per enemy. This has the temporary trait that I was talking about. Increase the amount of damage attached enemy takes from each attack by 1. This immediately makes me think of War Machine having a multiplayer match with Float Like a Butterfly on. Each autocannon attack would do 3 damage. So if you have 5 ammo counters, that'll be a total of 15 damage thanks to Exploit Weakness and Float Like a Butterfly. So this seems like a card that you can have a lot of fun with in a team-based setting. Yeah. Now we have a 0 cost upgrade, Practice Defense. You attach to an enemy, max 1 per enemy, has temporary. The enemy gets -1 attack. So it weakens them, not just for a minion, but also the villain. Comes with 2 copies of it. We also have another 0 cost upgrade, Priority Target. Attached to an enemy, max 1 per enemy. Also has a temporary trait. As an interrupt, when the attached enemy is defeated, that player who defeated it draws 2 cards. So you can set this up to have a certain teammate draw 2 cards if you need them to. I like it. Alright, we have a 1 cost event, Full Blast. It's a superpower. As a hero interrupt, when you use your Optic Blast ability, exhaust Cyclops, this attack deals 8 additional damage and gains overkill. So the Optic Blast hits for what, 3? So this plus the 8, that's 11, and it only costs 1 event. Man, this seems really good. I wonder how many copies that this come with, because that just seems really strong. Let's see. Oh, yep, only one. That makes sense. All right, we have Ricochet Beam. It's a 2-cost event. As a hero action, you could deal 3 damage to an enemy, then deal 3 damage to an enemy with an upgrade attached. So pretty much, if you have a minion and a villain on the field, and say the villain, the minion has an attached upgrade on it, and you go to Ricochet, you go to play this card, it's gonna hit the villain and then ricochet pretty much to the minion as well. So you get 6 total damage that you get to split between 2 minions or 2 villains slash minions on your board. So it can come in handy if you have a lot of if the field is flooded with minions and you want to try to do some damage control. You have an upgrade on a minion, and then you can attack a minion and get rid of hit the other one. So that'll it's pretty cool. I really don't play too many cards like that does 2 damages, 2 separate instances of damage. So it'll be fun to use. Alright, now we have Tactical Brilliance. It's a 2-cost event. Thwart. As a hero action, you can remove 3 threat from a scheme, choose a tactic card in your discard pile, and add it to your hand. So this is a way to replenish your tactic cards after you use them, after they go to the discard pile, getting them again. And they give you 3 copies of Tactical Brilliance to kind of recur those tactics. Alright, now we're getting to the ally thick of it. So we got Mr. Beast, 4-cost ally in leadership, 2 thwart, 2 attack. Has the Genius and X-Men trait with 3 health. As a response, after he enters your play, you can search your deck and discard pile for a resource card and add it to your hand. So, double energies, anyone? Alright. We have Dust, the 3-cost ally in aggression. Has a thwart of 1 and an attack of 1 with a response whenever he attacks. When Dust attacks a minion, she attacks each minion in play. Dust takes an additional consequential damage after this attack. Alright, we have Rock Slide, a 4-cost ally. He has a thwart of 1, an attack of 3 with 2 consequential damage every time he's attacked, with a big health pool of 6 and retaliate 1. Okay, we have Blindfold, 3-cost Justice ally. Have a thwart of 2 and an attack of 0. As a Psionic and X-Men, has 2 health. As a response, after Blindfold enters play, look at the top 5 cards of the encounter deck, discard one of those cards, and put the rest back in the same order. You know what comes to mind every time I think about discarding something from the encounter deck? Shadows of the Past. So, alright. Now we have another upgrade. It's a leadership upgrade, 1 cost, Danger Room Training. Attached to an X-Men ally, max 1 training upgrade per ally. The attached ally gets +1 thwart, +1 attack, and +1 hit point. So a 1 cost to get a boost. I mean, that can even give you an extra attack at times with allies. So, and it comes with 3 copies of it. We have a 0-cost upgrade, Coordinated Attack. It's a tactic. Attached to a minion, max 1 per minion. Each ally takes -1 consequential damage when attacking attached minion. So this can give you kind of free range. As long as you put that up there, you can attack minions freely. Comes with 3 copies. Alright, we have Teamwork. The 0-cost event. It's a tactic. As a hero interrupt, when you use your basic thwart power or basic attack power, exhaust an ally you control, add that ally's matching power to your hero's power for this use. So it's kind of like a boost where you get to use your allies on the field, their attack, their thwart, for your own without them taking the consequential damage, so they can stay on the field to chump block if you need. Alright, we have a leadership resource, effective leadership. As an interrupt, when you spend this card to play an ally, the ally gets an additional thwart and additional attack until the end of the player phase. It's a limit of 2 per deck, and it comes with 2. Alright. We have Angels, a 3-cost basic ally with a thwart of 1 and an attack of 2. It has Aerial and the X-Men trait with 3 health. You reduce the cost to play Angel by 1 if your identity is a mutant or X-Men. Alright, we have 2 cost support Utopia, Location, X-Men. If each of your allies has the X-Men trait, increase your ally limit by 1. Response: after an X-Men ally enters play, exhaust Utopia, ready an X-Men character. So this gives you an additional limit. Alright, we have Danger Room. I heard good things about this. It's a 2 cost basic support. Location is X-Men. Alter Ego response: after an X-Men ally enters play, exhaust Danger Room. Search your deck and discard pile for a training upgrade and attach it to that ally. Any player whose Alter Ego has the mutant trait may trigger this ability. So I could play this, and if I'm playing a multiplayer match, someone else can trigger that if they're an Alter Ego. That's cool. We have Game Time, a 0 cost event. It's a tactic. Hero action: choose an ally with a training upgrade attached, ready that ally, and heal 1 damage from it. So we got a ton of tactics in here, so you could probably play that pretty easily. We have a Psychic Rapport. It's a 2 cost event. It's a team up with Cyclops and Phoenix. Max 1 per player. As a hero action, ready Cyclops and Phoenix. Choose to either return a Cyclops card from your discard pile to your hand, or place 2 power counters on Phoenix Force. And of course, we have the standard double energies, energy, strength, and a genius. We have the obligation of Cyclops, which is a lost visor. Search your hand, deck, discard power, and play area for the ruby quartz visor and place it face down under this card. Cyclops cannot attack. As an alter ego action, you can exhaust Scott Summers, add it back to your hand, and remove lost visor from the game. Poor Scott. Can't do nothing without them goggles, without his visor. Alright, his nemesis is Mr. Sinister. He's a 1 scheme, 1 attack nemesis. He has a health of 6. Carries the Elite and Marauder. He has Stalwart, Toughness, and Villainous. As a boost, you are stunned. If you are already stunned, take 2 damage. So if you get him on the flip. But he gets his own additional boost card every time he attacks. So gotta remember that. Don't just think he has a 1 attack and he's weak. Comes in with the tough, so you gotta break the tough off before you can actually get to him. And Stalwart. Yeah, his side scheme is Genetic Manipulation. When defeated, search the encounter deck and discard pile for Gene Therapy and reveal it. Then you shuffle. Comes with an additional boost icon and a scheme of 2 per player. Notice the 3 boost damage. If you flip that, can end up dealing a lot of damage. Alright, we have Gene Therapy. It's an attachment attached to the enemy with the lowest printed attack without a copy of Gene Therapy already attached. Otherwise, this card gains Surge. Force Interrupt. When attached enemy attacks, the attack gains Overkill and Pearson. At the end of the attack, discard it. It has 2 of them and it has 2+2 attack. Alright, we're coming into the Treachery card. Concussive Force. When revealed, Alter Ego. If he's in play, he schemes. Otherwise, place 2 threat on the main scheme. When revealed in Hero, if Mr. Sinister is in play, he attacks you. Otherwise, take 2 damage. Stop. The remaining cards are not part of the Cyclops pre-built, though. We're going to check them out anyway. We're going to see what he have. Comes up, we have a 0 cost upgrade marked. Attached to a minion. Attacks against him, gain the Overkill. So it's a tactic. Costs nothing. So Cyclops could use this. Comes with 3 copies, so if he's aggression, you can use those. And I guess here's a tactic for Justice for Cyclops. Befuddled, attached to a minion. When a character makes a basic attack against attached minion, that character uses their thwart instead of their attack. So if you have anybody with high thwart, you can use that. Comes with 3 copies of it. And now we have Pin Down, 0 cost upgrade, attached to a minion. They get -2 attack. Get 3 copies of those. And I believe last but not least is 3 copies of Honorary X-Men. Play only if you have the X-Men trait. Only 1 max per character, attached to a friendly character. They get +1 hit points and gain the X-Men trait. The question is, I know we have Honorary Avenger. Is it the exact same card? Like the same stats and everything? Because if so, why didn't we just make a Honorary Hero card that you could just use for everyone? But my guess is it's probably different. At least I hope it is. But yeah, let me know in the comments below. Alright guys, that is the unboxing of Cyclops. If you like this video, please remember to like and subscribe. Lets me know to keep pushing out content like this. I will be going up against a villain in the expansion box, Rise of the Red Skull. Thinking maybe Zola or Absorber Man with this deck. If I get beat down, I will swap and make a leadership build. Again, thanks for watching. Peace.